Alright, today, first video of probably many, about my Atari 2600 collection. One of the things you get when you collect the 2600s games is you get a thing of, you collect instruction manuals, and well, the boxes sometimes, but now this here is my original binder from the 80s. And I used to need a secondary small binder, because what I'd do is I'd punch binder holes in all the instruction booklets and then stick them in there. And being a kid with limited amounts of money, you just put the books directly in there, and then they stack up and they fill up the whole thing. And then you run out and you have to get another binder. And I've had these since at least the early 80s. This one here is definitely my original binder I started using. You know, bought a big, what is it, 3-inch, is that a 3.5-inch wide spine on this? And that's how I organized them for a long time, the ones I had, originals. And then thankfully, somebody on the Atari Age group had a brilliant idea. Why not use those 5x7 postcard / photo pocket pages you can get? You get packs of them. And it's like, hey, they showed a picture of what they did. So I bought a pack of them. I bought a pack of 25, I think. Or is it 50? Anyway, I bought one of their packs and ended up putting all my books or instruction manuals into this one. That little binder had some in it. Now it's in this one. And it's not just a binder of instruction manuals, it's a binder of memories. And if you don't mind me indulging a little bit. So here's, this thing has a pocket in here. So I have a few things in here. Well, these are books, manuals for games I don't have. I don't know why I have the manuals. I think these are a friend of mine's and I should give them back to him. But who knows, maybe I'll get those. A couple of catalogs. These, I'm going to find a page for these. And then these I do have. I think I bought this one brand new. One of the few in late 80s when I returned home from my failure at higher education. And these I got it. I don't really like these, but I got them anyway. It's amazing they got made for the 2600. But over here, oh boy, you get them all out. Now, it's like this here, my page of records. And I got some photos in here, of course. This is the Atari show from Kirtland, where I represented the 2600 collection on behalf of Tim Duart. ICD was there. People were showing off the Jaguar. I had a few photos I had to destroy because they weren't that good. And the photographer wasn't good. The pictures were just fine. Some things of taking pictures of the screen. Here's where I ran Space Jockey up to 999,995. Took 8 hours. There's E.T. up to just before 1 million. First time we beat Raiders of the Lost Ark. And there's the ultimate speed run for Word Zapper, 69 seconds. Anywho, when I was going through these, I was like, how do I organize these? And then I found out that I had numbered the instruction manuals for the first 44 cartridges we bought. So I'll have to move this around a little bit. Space Invaders and Combat were Combat and Space Invaders, if you put it that way. First two games we bought when Mom got the first 2600 in 1978 or 79 or something like that. And that's all we had to play for about a year and a half. And then one day, went out and bought one. I know there's two missing because I'm missing 4 and 14, and I know what they are. Blackjack Night Driver, and over here's Video Pinball. So we went out to electronic service on Manoiva and ended up buying Blackjack Night. I don't know why Mom bought Night Driver, Blackjack, Video Pinball. That was her idea. But blackjack was also her idea. And then Pac-Man, the infamous, the famous Pac-Man purchase. Never did get in trouble for that. Kaboom, that was a birthday purchase. Haunted House was Mom's idea. I guess she bought that while I bought Kaboom. I don't know. And Surround was bought mail order from Atari Club. I can tell you that for sure, because I didn't have a computer yet, and I'm like, oh, let's get something I can make stuff on the TV with, and Surround has the video graffiti version. So I got that. And then there's Yar's Revenge. Still have the comic book. I got that play-along record or story record, so yeah. Let me see how quickly I can go through all this. Oh, we got 5 minutes, so I'm going to try and get through this in the next 10 minutes and not bore you to death. Yar's Revenge was a gift. It was mine. That's the one I was able to play with my feet. I guess while we got Yar's Revenge, Mom bought Checkers. I think Checkers was a Christmas gift. Atari ET was definitely a gift. Video chess was a gift from my dad. And he delighted in demonstrating the cartridge just to make sure it worked at home before he gave it to me. Thought it was very funny. He could checkmate the computer on the easiest level. You know, superiority over the machine. And then this would be dodge 'em. Warlords was a source of many fist punchings of the ceiling. Now, when we start with Frogs and Flies, this is when we found out, oh, Fisher's Big Wheel has a bunch of these for $10 a piece. So this started a long stretch of me going out collecting cans and turning them in for recycling and buying cartridges. So Frogs and Flies, Dark Cavern. I actually sat there one day and just ran it up. I mean, the difficulty rolls over. It's 400,000. Word Zapper. Oh, maybe it'll be an educational game. And then there's Space Jockey, which, Whereas the Lost Ark was bought from the Atari Club mail order. Very enjoyable day of me and friends, a whole bunch of us, a room full of us, spending the whole day figuring out how to beat the game. Even though we called Atari for the, I'll show you these. Bet you didn't know these existed. Called the 800 number and got these for free. I imagine by now people have these. This little hint booklet. And then here's the map. These are very cherished. I'm pretty sure these maps have gotten around by now. We couldn't have been the only ones who got this. So, yeah, nice, isn't it? Of course, by that point, these came like a week or so later, we'd already beaten the game. Revenge. When I got that, I thought this was the dumbest game. Revenge of Beefsteak Tomatoes. It's like Revenge of the... It's based on a movie. 20th Century Fox, the movie, it was probably... I'd never seen the movie. Boxing, excellent game. We knew a friend who was really good at this. Could never beat him. Fishing Derby was another one of those bought at Airspace Cavern. And Lost Luggage. I actually ran that up to 277,100 and the game wouldn't spew out any more things. Stampede, Mom bought that one. She got it. Laser Blast was a gift from one of my mom's movies pen pal. He liked B movies, and she did too. I beat that in the first night I had it. I've never played it since. I didn't get the million patch. Cosmic Arc Firefighter was a 2-pack from Mansfield Mall. I think it might have been KB. I'm not sure. Astro Blast. That was from Fisher's Big Wheel for $10. Casino and Video Olympics was bought from a friend of my younger sister. And I'm glad I did. These are the ones I made boxes for. Did colored pencils in art class, and that was displayed during one of our science fair art things. Ghostmander Speaks Pike. Like those games. 8K Zonox games. Actually halfway decent if you know how to play them. There's Infiltrate. Yeah, I got stuck one night, and I ran it up to 1 million. They just let me do it. Reactor was another one of those. Excellent conversion from the $10 sale at Fisher's Big Wheel. I have no idea why it was like $10, $10, $10. So I spent a whole summer collecting. The other thing I used to buy Keystone Cavers Enduro. Bought these brand new, $10. Another thing I used to buy, Pitfall 2, yeah. And Speeder Feeder, Spider Fighter. Riddle of Sphinx, Tutankhamun, that was actually a pretty good one. Another thing I used to buy games was, one of the candy bar makers had a $5 wrapper for 20. You send in 25 wrappers, you get $5. A check for $5, which my mom helped cash. And he said you could do it as many times as you want, and organizations could do it and get money. So while I was picking up cans and such, I was looking for the specific candy bar wrappers and everything, and ironing them out, sending them in, and getting $5 checks. And I did that over and over and over, and I'd save up the money to buy games. Hero, Dolphin, Earth, the Sword Quest series. Bought these brand new, and I think up to about Sequest. Here's Robot Tank. Up to about this point, there's Ghostbusters, Bus Coasters. River Raid I never bought. Okay, here's where we get into the ones where it's like post being at home. There's River Raid, bought that at flea markets, but I have the thing. Cosmic Universe bought new. These were flea market. Pressure Cooker and Frostbite. These are bought at the flea market. Commando and Kung Fu Master. Bridge, unusual game. Barnstorming, I think was one my dad had, because they had a 2600. Dragster, Chopper Command, Grand Prix, Ice Hockey. Now, here's after this point, it's like, how do I organize them? Well, that sort of figured itself out. So I started putting the Activision ones together. Tax Avoiders was bought brand new at KV Toy and Hobby in Columbus. That's a weird game. This I bought brand new because I have the video touchpad. Flea Market. Skyjinx was an unusual game. That's educational. This was actually pretty cool. Mountain Game, Tunnel Runner. Mega Race bought brand new. I had the controller. Strawberry Shortcake. Jarvis bought brand new. That was the flea market find. Here's our Parker Brothers and see. I like the way these manuals were horizontal. That was Video Express in Columbus. This was a black and white repro until just recently. I printed that on double-sided cardstock, but this was pretty cool. Wish I'd bought both of them. Off Your Rocker, prototype, photocopied, whatever. Moonsweeper. I may replace that with a printer or a color version. Reunus Triangle, Encounter L5, not too bad. Warplock, Frankenstein's Monster. Here's more in Magic. Now here, more in Magic here. Here are the things for the red label Atari 2600 games. Bought those at Big Lots for $3 a piece. $1, $2, $3. There's Xenophobe. I bought the 7800 version of that. Had to trade it to Jeff Morin of Jeff's Atari Outpost, and I wanted to apologize for Jeff Morin all these years later for some of my stupid activity at the Atari show up in Kirtland years ago. But I got the 2600 version of Xenophobe. I love the Lynx version. Midnight Magic bought brand new. Junior Pac-Man bought brand new while in Columbus. These are bought brand new. I forget where. My mom was excited. Oh boy, wrestling game in the 2600. Yeah, I bought it. These are flea markets. That was bought brand new. I don't like the shape of the cartridge. Solar Storm. SPL was bought brand new. I didn't know there was a coin op. Space Chase, flea market. Burger Time and Kool-Aid Man. Doesn't work on a junior. I don't know if I brought these brand new, but at least I had the instruction. Now, some of these color ones were found at flea markets, and some of them I got from an assist from Kevin Olenitz, and one of the guys who helped found Digital Press. And it was sad, but here he had a heart attack and had died in a car crash or something. I think that's the going thing. These are the 1986 reproductions, black and white. And then some more originals. Indy 500. Miss Pac-Man. So you can see how this got organized. Yeah, Coleco games. And here's some more 86 releases that were just original black and white. This I recently located and reprinted. I never had an annual for Stellar Track, so I've never really played it. Slot Machine, 3D Tic-Tac-Toe. I had to have those because it was so unique. Video Cube, I think I bought that brand new. Gremlins was definitely a flea market find. More Coleco games. And then we got the black label Atari 2600 cartridges. And then here's Fox Video Games, Fast Eddie. And then they started just fitting them all in. That got a fan name from a contest years ago called Going Under, but I found that was overseas what's called Octopus. I need to. Now this is for Mogul Maniac. I should get this reprinted in color. There's Journey Escape, and then these are all the. Well, I have two or three manuals for the mail order games. Two of them because there's Party Mix. You had to buy Party Mix and Sword of Saros and Survival Island. Ah, crap! It fell out. Oh well. I'm about done with this. And then I still have this binder to fill and a bag of 83 more reproductions. And those, like Scott Stilfen, Kevin Olenitz. If you doubt that, there's a Kevin Olenitz thingy there. That's his handwriting. I'm amazed that even got delivered. Anywho, first part, all these memories in here of all the conquest of finding them, getting them, and connecting with people to get the manuals that I needed. And I probably have all of them. This is about 200 here. I have 83 more, so I get about 300 games. Never thought when I was in the early 80s I would ever get that many. Anyway, thank you for listening to my drivel. There will be more of it. Spilled Findle Mutilate, and you can suck a lemon, but don't suck my toes. What? What was that? I don't know. What was that? I don't know what that meant.